Sometimes you have to face someone else's challenges in order to love and fully appreciate them. Am I the asshole for becoming the man my ex-wife needed after our divorce, but for someone else? So here's the situation. My ex-wife Sarah and I met in college. We were one of those young love couples that everyone expected to last forever. We got married before graduating, and a year later, we had our first child, Lily. Another year after that, we had our son, Max. At that point, daycare costs were insane, and Sarah decided to pause her education and become a stay-at-home mom. It made sense at the time. I went on to finish my graduate degree, then pursued a doctorate. This meant I worked long hours, but I was also climbing the ladder and eventually became a high-earning individual. From the outside, we seemed to have it all. Nice house, nice car, kids in good schools, the works. But here's where it went wrong. While I was busy working and building our perfect life, I wasn't there for Sarah. At all. I would come home after long days and all I wanted to do was relax. I never took care of the kids or helped with household duties. Sarah handled everything. Cooking, cleaning, school stuff, even fixing things around the house because I was either too tired or thought it wasn't my job. I didn't give her any time to breathe. There were 3 specific things I know I failed at. I never gave her a break. She was a full-time mom, but it wasn't just a job, it was non-stop. I didn't think about the fact that she needed time for herself, for a hobby, or even just to sit in peace without a toddler pulling at her leg. When she asked for a moment to herself, I'd shrug it off. Why do you need a break? You're home all day. I never helped with emotional labor. She carried the mental load of remembering doctor appointments, teacher meetings, birthday parties, and every little thing that kept our kids' lives running. I just assumed she'd handle it because she always had. I didn't even know what school events were happening unless she specifically told me, and even then, I often wouldn't show up. I never supported her growth. Sarah sacrificed her education and her career for our family. She dreamed of going back to school or starting a business once the kids were older, but I never encouraged her. I made her feel like her role was to support me and my career, not the other way around. I didn't see her aspirations as important. Eventually, Sarah reached her breaking point. After years of feeling unsupported and unappreciated, she left me. I was shocked, but honestly, I should have seen it coming. I had left her to handle everything on her own for so long, it's no wonder she felt abandoned. After the divorce, I had my first weekend alone with Lily and Max. That's when the reality hit me. I had no idea what I was doing. I didn't know how to cook, clean, or pack lunches for the kids. I didn't even know what time they went to bed. I had relied on Sarah for everything, and now I was fumbling through tasks that should have been second nature. I had to learn though, I couldn't just pawn my kids off on someone else. I started to cook, clean, do laundry, and pack school lunches. I took over the emotional labor too, keeping track of homework, school events, and their needs. It was eye-opening. I finally understood how exhausting it must have been for Sarah to do this every single day without help, and I realized this was why she left me. Fast forward a few years, and I'm remarried. My new wife, Emma, gets a different version of me, the version Sarah always wanted. I'm present now. I do the dishes, help with the kids, take care of the house, and make sure we split responsibilities. I'm emotionally supportive and make sure Emma gets her time to herself, something I never thought to give Sarah. Sarah still hates me, and I get it. She's still bitter about the way things ended. She's sacrificed so much for our family, and I wasn't there for her. Now, she has to see me become the husband she always needed, but for someone else. Part of me feels guilty, like I failed her but only realized it too late. My friends and family say I've grown, that I've learned from my mistakes, and that's a good thing. But sometimes I wonder, am I the asshole for becoming the man Sarah needed me to be, but only after we divorced? Should I feel guilty for being a better partner to someone else now? I don't know how to feel about it, and I just wonder, am I the asshole?